Today I'm doing another one of my try on videos, this time with all of the trousers in my wardrobe because I think this was one that was requested next. If you haven't seen the video where I tried on everything in my wardrobe, and believe me, things have changed a little bit, I'm going to pop that up here if you'd like to go back and have a watch. But I thought I'd just dive into it and start with the first pair of trousers which I've got on, which are my Topshop trousers. These are in a really lovely stone colour, and you will have seen these have been one of my most worn pieces for the year so far. I've really enjoyed wearing them. They're a nice alternative to my black trousers or just wearing jeans in general. I kind of went on a little bit of a mission to find these, and I ended up having to purchase them in a size 6, which I probably would have preferred the 8 because I do find if I'm feeling bloated, these are exceptionally tight around the waist, but I just kind of make do. But yeah, I love the way that they fit. Personally, I prefer a slightly cropped peg leg style trouser just because I do have a longer torso and shorter legs, so it helps to make my legs look a little bit more in proportion and more balanced out with my body shape. But yeah, I'm really pleased with them. Oh, and for all of the trousers that are no longer available, I am going to pop in the description box alternatives, so if you want to kind of get that look, you can, and I will leave all my sizing information down there as well. Next, I thought I'd talk about my most recent trouser edition, and they are these grey wool flannel trousers from Country Road. I bought these because I really wanted something that was a bit thicker and sturdier for winter so that I could alternate them with jeans, just because I do find that that's a little bit of a style uniform for me and I'm really trying to break out of that habit. I really like the wool flannel fabric of this. I didn't love the fact that they've got polyester lining, but I've totally come around to it now. It actually kind of adds that additional layer, and I find it just kind of keeps me a little bit warmer around my hip area. They have this sort of pleated detail here, and they are very cropped, and that was one of the things that drew me to them. Now that I've been able to wear them and kind of incorporate them into my wardrobe and my outfits, I've sort of realized that they're maybe just a little bit too cropped for me. So when I sit down, they do kind of ride up a little bit and expose quite a bit of my shin, which is not ideal, particularly if it is cold. I mean, I've got a heater onto my desk, so I can usually just turn that on, but I did just want to mention that in case you've been considering buying these. But I do think they are a really great trouser otherwise, and a really good option if you're on the petite end of the spectrum. Sizing wise, they do run large, so they vanity size quite a bit at Country Road. Not everything, because I did buy something in my true size a few weeks back, but I do find more often than not you need to go down a size or 2. So I'm wearing a size 4 in these when I would normally be a 25 in jeans or an 8 in most trousers. Then next we have got my Grana silk trousers. These are so lovely because it's almost like wearing silk pajamas, but they're for the daytime. I love the elasticated waistband, so they are super stretchy, really good if you're going to be eating a lot. So a great one for holidays or, you know, those sort of festivities where you're gathering with your family and you're going to be having a big meal. The length of them is really nice. Again, I've got them in the regular length, and I think I got these ones in a size small, and they fit really nicely. The pockets are awkwardly small. I've mentioned this before, but I mean, if you're just going to be putting your hands in like this, it's fine, but they're not really functional for much else, in my opinion anyway. But the quality is really nice. It's a wash silk, so it has a really lovely hand feel to it. And these ones here I would probably dry clean over putting in the washing machine. I've talked so much about Uniqlo's Easy Pant. I just think they are such great value for money. They are good quality, and they also really easy to launder as well. I've got 2 pairs of them. I'm just going to show you one. These are the newer ones that I've got, which are in the navy grid check, or almost like a window pane check. And I love these because they're a nice alternative to black. But this particular trouser is just so comfortable. They've got an elasticated waistband, perfect. I feel like the stitching on them makes it look like they do have a button fly closure. And then they've also got these belt loops too, so you can pop a belt in there and it will just instantly lift your outfit and make you look a bit more polished and put together. The other thing about Uniqlo that I love is that if you're buying trousers from there, they have an in-house tailoring service which is free of charge. So you can get your trousers taken up so that they hit you at the perfect length, which is something I always recommend doing anyway, but you don't have to pay anything for it. It only takes a couple of days as well, so definitely something worth taking up, which is why I'd always recommend just going in store to purchase them if you're planning on picking up these trousers. It's a good way to kind of gauge fit as well. The next pair of trousers are the wide leg chino from Everlane. These are really similar to the wide leg crop, except they have a slightly longer length to them, and the fabric is different. It's a really nice lightweight sort of a fabric, and it's really comfortable as well. The fit of them is really nice. I think I've got these in a size 0. Everlane does vanity size some of their trousers, so do check the measurements chart on their website because it's actually very accurate for all the sizes. It's something I always refer to. I actually have these in 2 colours. I've got them in the stone and then also in this ochre colour. However, I'm not really sure the ochre colour is 100% me. So I have been wondering whether or not it's time to maybe pass these ones on because I haven't really reached for them. But these stone ones I do love wearing because they're really easy for me to mix and match with what I have in my wardrobe. The one thing I will say about these is that you have to be really careful with VPL because they are so kind of fitted to your body and they don't have any pockets on the back. It will show any lines and any visible lines of your underwear. So yeah, the length on them is a little bit long on me. I find that they kind of hit me in a bit of an awkward spot, so I really need to get mine taken up just a little bit so that they show a little bit more of my ankle, just because I find that that is much more leg lengthening. But super comfortable and really nice if you love that wide leg style. So I'm just playing around with the lighting because it's a bit cloudy outside. But this next pair are from Halogen, and I've had these for, I would say, a bit over a year now. And they are navy with a white pinstripe running down them. And they always have that wool flannel type of feel to the fabric. They're really nice and soft, very lovely to kind of run your hands over. They have a buttonfly closure and then these sort of little stainless steel buckles here on the side. I have these in a size 2, and actually I do think they're a little bit too big for me. So they kind of don't sit at the perfect point, and I don't know if you can see that, but there is quite a bit of room around the waistband. So I have been considering parting with these ones just because I do have the Uniqlo ones which are very similar, but I just prefer the cut of those on me. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below, because I probably don't need 2 pairs of trousers which are almost identical. This next pair are from Topshop, and they're these fabulous silver trousers. I bought these during the Black Friday sales last year and I got them taken up because they were definitely too long on me. These have more of a straight cut through the leg as opposed to a tapered leg, and I actually don't mind that because I sort of see these as being a slightly dressier option. I haven't really gotten much wear out of these because I don't go out very often, but I definitely want to make them work for winter, so maybe with a big sweater or something like that and some sneakers or boots I think would look really chic. I got these in a size 8, and yeah, I just love them. They've got a really cool textured effect to the fabric, and I think they're just really special. I kind of feel like every woman should have a nice pair of glitzy trousers in her wardrobe, something that makes her feel really good and is just a little bit special and a little bit extra. From Topshop, I've also got these pink tie-waist trousers. I've had these for quite a few years now, and again they have that same peg leg design as the stone colored trousers that I showed you at the start of this video. I've always really enjoyed these and I think that they are really flattering on. However, the pink color is a little bit intimidating for me sometimes. I do adore it, and pink is actually one of my favorite colors. However, I just never reach for these, and I'm wondering, should I hang on to them or should I part ways with them? Let me know what you think. I don't think I've worn these in over a year, and I did really try to inspire myself to start wearing these again in a recent video, but I just found even after that I didn't really reach for them. So it's a shame because they are really lovely, and again easy to care for because you just throw them in the washing machine. So would love to know what you guys think. These trousers here are from Forecast, and they've got a really cool check pattern to them. I really got into the check print last year when it was super on trend, but I personally just think it is a great classic to have in your wardrobe forever, basically. These are more of a straight cut trouser, but they have a cropped length to them and they are nice and high-waisted. I really love the look of these on. They're great with a sweater or even with just a blouse, something like that, and I think the style of them is really good to transition from the colder months to the warmer ones as well. But yeah, they are just a really nice fit. These I have in a size 6, although I find with trousers that are maybe more of a mid-rise from Forecast or that don't have quite as much volume around the hips, I'm an 8. So do keep that in mind if you have been considering buying a pair of pants from there. Now I'm hoping you can actually still see me on screen, or at least my face, because I know I'm kind of wearing a all white look almost, but the final pair of pants that I wanted to share are my Everlane corduroy trousers. I completely forgot I had these, and it wasn't until I was pulling out all my pants for this video that I remembered that these are in my closet, and I love them. The corduroy on these is so plush, it just feels like such nice quality. It is so lovely to kind of feel, it almost has a nostalgic feel to it because I did wear a little bit of corduroy when I was a kid. I feel like I had brown and pink corduroy. Is this a thing? Does anyone else have the same? These have the same fit as the straight leg crop, I think it is. So really straight through the leg, and then they cut off just above the ankle, so I think a really nice length, and these look really great when worn with a lovely little heel. Before I forget, I'm wearing these in a size 2, and I am also a size 2 in the straight leg crop, although like I mentioned before, I'm a size 0 in the wide leg chino. So do keep in mind if you are buying any pants from Everlane, just make sure you refer to the sizing chart because it is really accurate and spot on for sizing. So that is a little look at my trouser collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Would love to know if there's anything you think is missing, or if you had a favorite pair of trousers, or where you like to buy your trousers from, because I'm always on the hunt for good brands that do classics really well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. See you soon. Bye.